Hello and welcome to another episode of the Regulation Podcast. This is episode 80. My name is Geoff Ramsey. With me, as always, Andrew Panton, Gavin Free, Nick Schwartz, Eric Baddour. You guys had a pretzel.
Hello.
Hello. And we did.
You're very excited about your pretzel. It's all you've talked about in pleasantries.
Nick and I went to Koko's Bavarian. Best pretzel I've ever had. Nick agreed that it's the best pretzel I've ever had. Gavin was here to hear about it because he was here for pleasantries.
Crazy.
Why were you here for pleasantries, Gavin?
I just thought I'd get stuck in. I was I'm currently editing the replays from our Doomsday Heists, but if I get too in the zone, I just forget all concepts of time. And I was going to be late if I kept going, so I just thought I'd hop in early.
Like a hacker in a CBS show. That's how I imagine it. You in the zone.
Yeah.
Except edit the clip.
With less skills.
Less keyboard taps, maybe?
Oh, way less.
We talked about the pretzel and how good it was, and then Gavin said that the pretzel is the apple of the pastry. What did you say?
I think what I mean is the apple is like the... Oh, what? The pretzel is like the apple of the bakery world in that there's pretzels. It's a pretty much bog standard thing, but I've never had a pretzel that's 10 out of 10. I feel like most pretzels start at an 8, and then by the time I'm halfway through, I'm at a 6. I don't think a pretzel has what it takes to last all the way through a pretzel.
Hey, Gavin, I'm not on your side. I thought I was on your side. I agree with the sentiment that pretzel is like apple. Because to me, a soft pretzel is like an apple pie, but there's also a variation of pretzel where it could be a cold, crunchier thing, and that to me is like the base apple, where it's still very good, but it's not the most elevated form of the pretzel that requires being baked fresh. That's where I thought you were going with it, not that it's just always like a 7.
No, it's just
out of here.
It's just like a 6 out of 10 or a 7.
You think a 10 out of 10 pretzel doesn't exist?
Maybe a 10 out of 10 bite of pretzel exists.
What if it was in a cubed format?
No, I don't think it has anything to do with the shape. It's just
pretzel bites.
Oh, pretzel bites are good.
Yeah, Gavin, pretzel bites.
Yeah, pretzel bites.
Last time I ordered popcorn from a movie theater for delivery, I got myself a little thing. Pretzel bites too.
What the fuck?
The picture of the pretzel that Eric posted in our Slack, or in Discord rather, looks like a 12 out of 10 pretzel to me.
Looks amazing.
It tasted like a 12 out of 10 pretzel, dude.
Look,
it was so good.
I bet a bite of that is phenomenal, but I just don't think pretzels have stamina.
Are you eating the whole thing? Like, we split 2 pretzels between 4 people.
Yeah. Did you dip it? You eating it dry?
No, I've dipped. I've eaten a whole pretzel. I've eaten them dry. I feel like I've done all there is to do with pretzels. Give me this pretzel. Let's see if it's amazing.
Give me this pretzel.
We've got to have Gavin. The podcast crossover is getting ridiculous, but now we have to have Gavin try what was it? Koko's Bavarian?
Yeah, Koko's Bavarian. Yeah, they just opened on South Lamar.
I think Gavin should run a food store. Not a grocery, I guess like a restaurant. No, not even a restaurant. A cart. Let's give you a cart. Gavin runs a food cart called Gavin's Tens. Well, it's just, I think with the type of food it would make the most sense as a cart. And it's you taking foods that you think are exclusively 7 or lower, can't go above 10, and your modifications to them to make them a 10. Because I bet you do have a 10 pretzel, just nobody sells it. Because it's going to have like Branston pickle on it, or it's like going to have something extremely specific to your preferences.
All right, what if, Gavin, if you had a little food cart, what are 5 10 out of 10s you would immediately think to sell? What are Gavin's top 5 10s?
It's a great question. And it could be any type of food, like not dessert.
It could be any type of food. Okay, I'm walking. Yeah. I'm going down the street. I see. Oh, this is a new food cart. Oh, wow.
When did they open up this paella stand?
It's crazy.
Yeah, there'd be a little bowl of that. There'd probably be some sort of salmon Benedict, like for the breakfast bite.
Okay.
That's a good pick.
And then maybe some sort of entire roast beef meal. Like imagine a hunk of roast beef through a roast potato with a bit of parsnip on it or something into a horseradish on one fork. Bite of that. Then maybe a little bit of sushi. Little bite. It'll be little bites. Be little like 10 bites.
No, I saw a hot dog stand like a block before. I'm going to go back there. I'm going to go back to the thing. Thanks, though. Appreciate it.
You don't eat any of what would you put on your food cart of good bites?
Good bite. Okay. So I'm selling bites? I thought this was just foods. Well, bites are different than like a
Gavin's angle is bites. You can change it however you want.
I went for bites just because stuff gets samey otherwise.
So you just don't think food has stamina, like in general?
Yeah.
You just think it's not even pretzels. You're just like, you just think food in general, like you get tired of it before you're full.
You don't have the attention span for food.
No. Here's the thing. Andrew
ADD.
told me to get a food truck full of 10s. And I don't think there's anything that lasts a 10 through its duration.
Interesting.
Like there are some stuff that goes from 10 to 9, and that's excellent.
How long are you taking an hour to eat? Is that why?
No. There's very few foods. There's very few foods that start lower than they end. Maybe like a cheeseburger. Like the last bite of a McDonald's cheeseburger is always the best, right?
No. What?
I don't know about that. No.
What does that mean?
Oh, okay. Just thought the last bite's pretty good. I don't know.
Well, is it because you're enjoying the process of it being over? You're done eating, maybe?
It's like you feel the accomplishment.
Because I feel like McDonald's of like every food ever created is the most same from beginning to end, no matter where you go. It is like universally the exact bite by design.
I'm always scared of getting too into food, like my food preferences on this podcast. It makes me sound like more of a freak than Andrew is.
Oh, I mean, that's hard to beat. We had a whole Dasani issue last episode. It's fine. You got tons of yardage.
I think the issue here is if you're finding that all food rankings deteriorate over time during the meal, I think you just need to speed up your eating. Like, don't let it get to an 8. Have it be done before it gets to an 8. Eat it while it's still a 10.
Then I would just stop eating everything halfway through. Like, there's a reason why we move on from...
Or eat faster.
I don't think speed is going to help them.
Like, you don't have an appetizer, a main, and a dessert because, like, you have that because the palate changes throughout. I wouldn't just give you the same amount of food as beef and just say eat all the beef really quickly. That wouldn't be as enjoyable as changing up each course.
You see that food cart over there? That guy told me I could get beef from him, but I had to eat it really quick.
Dude, I'll be honest, I don't know what you mean. All I'm saying is that if you think a pretzel starts at a 10 and by the time you're done with it, it's an 8, just eat it faster.
No, but the speed has nothing to do with it, Geoff. I think it just gets bored.
It has to have something to do with it if he's saying it gets less good over time.
Let me explain it better, right? I'm having a prawn cocktail, right? Then I'm having a steak. Then I'm having a bit of ice cream. You're saying that I could give you a steak, and a steak, just eat it quickly.
No.
He gets bored of the flavor. It's not a time thing.
Your argument is 3 things. We're talking about one thing. What are you saying?
I'm talking about a fucking pretzel, man. We're talking about a pretzel that you said gets worse over time. All I'm saying is if you find the pretzel to get shittier as you eat it faster. I have the same problem with mozzarella sticks. The first bite of mozzarella stick is the best bite of a mozzarella stick. If you wait too long at the movie theater, your 4th mozzarella stick is like fucking cardboard, so you just eat them faster.
It's not speed, it's taste. I get what you're saying, Gavin.
But how does the taste deteriorate over time? It's the same taste on the first bite as the 5th bite.
That's the point. It's
like,
the same.
It's like palate fatigue or something.
So he's getting bored, so he has food ADD.
But the speed isn't, it's just like he needs a variety of flavors, what he's saying.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's why we have multiple courses in a meal. We don't just have 3 of the same
There's
thing.
also a limit to how fast he can eat.
Eric, can you explain to me what these two are explaining to me?
Dude, I don't know. It started turning into like, why don't you just have like a 3-course meal and you're going, how the pretzel's probably just good. And they're going like, yeah, but what if you have many different courses? I don't get it either.
What if you eat beef 3 times in a row? What does that have to do with the beef tasting worse the more you eat it? I just
don't get it.
I don't like, and I got to be honest with you. I think they're both arguing their own agenda and have little to do with each other's point.
No, I'm
but they're both
completely
dead on.
Gavin and I are both on the same page here. I completely get what he's saying.
I'm on Andrew's side.
Yeah, I'm on Gavin's side on this one. If you had 3 beef courses in a row, it's just more beef.
Nobody's talking
what are
about
you
3
talking
beef
about courses?
Nobody introduced 3 beef courses.
No.
We're talking about a fucking pretzel. What are you talking about?
But we're talking.
What is this
we went to the
course thing?
food cart. Gavin sold beef in the food cart.
We're not talking about the courses thing. He's saying bites. We're talking about individual items. What are you saying?
We're saying that Gavin needs it to be a bite. It's regardless of size of the food, it's the taste of it. So if there's more than one variation of the same taste, it doesn't matter, regardless of how big the bite is.
Okay, so what I'm hearing from Gavin is if he buys prawn cocktail, let's just go with one food. He gets a prawn cocktail, and there are 5 pieces of prawn, and you lay them out, and one tastes the same as 5. But Gavin, by the time he gets to 5, doesn't like it as much, so now it's only an 8 when it was a 10 on bite 1. Is that what you're saying, Andrew?
I believe, if I understand it correctly, yeah, he would need a variety of things.
Yeah, and then I'll move on to the main.
But at no point did the variety come into it. We were just asking, he just said that food deteriorates as you eat it, and no food is as good at the end as the start, except for McDonald's for some reason. And at no point did it have anything to do with variety. It didn't talk about how, like, oh, I'm getting bored by the 4th bite, so you need to introduce another 10 food in. How about that? If you eat 5 bites of something that's a 10, and then as soon as it starts to taste like an 8, if you eat 3 bites of something else and then go back to the other food, does it become a 10 again because you've changed your palate up?
I feel like you ended up on my side there.
No, I'm asking if that's what you're saying, because that's ludicrous to me.
No, that is essentially what he's saying. I think the audience is going to be on our side in this one, Gavin. I think they get it.
What?
You get like a little bit of palate fatigue as you get through the thing. That's why you change.
See, now you're describing this as palate fatigue. That is not how any of this was presented at the beginning.
That's exactly how it's presented at the beginning.
Eric, help!
They're talking again. The courses thing really threw me, where we're just talking about a pretzel, and I said we didn't even eat the whole. We split 2 pretzels between 4 people. I'm not even talking about eating the whole pretzel. I don't know what to say. Like, this is insane.
I'm trying to figure out how I got into Gavin's lane, and I completely get it for as long as I have. I don't know how I got here, but everything you're saying makes sense, Gavin.
You started saying you weren't on his side.
No, initially I wasn't, and I disagree with his overall sentiment, but I get what he's saying.
His sentiment, you disagree that a pretzel's not a 10, and he thinks
Absolutely.
You think a pretzel's a 10,
Pretzel's
and he doesn't.
an
I get
undeniable
that.
10.
But Gavin's initial sentiment was that, like, I don't feel like you can eat a pretzel and enjoy it at the end as much as the beginning. At no point did we have to then switch in 3 bites of steak. He was just saying they get shitty over time.
No, with the palate fatigue, it's faster for me on a pretzel. Like I'm done with it earlier than I am with other foods.
I think that might be why he likes the McDonald's burger so much, because they're so small.
They're pretty mini.
So, Andrew, what food or bites would you have at your food cart?
Oh, my number 1 bite at my food cart? Let's do like a little mini apple pie. I think a mini apple pie is always a delicious bite. You know what else is really good? A great bite, and it's naturally this side? Bacon wrapped water chestnuts. That'd be in the cart.
It's a good pick.
Love
I'd get those. Those are great.
Water chestnuts?
Yeah. You like put them in some sauce, and then you wrap them in bacon. And, so good. Delicious bite. How many bites do I got? I got 5 bites. Chicken and fry bite. I don't know if this exists. What I do.
What?
Chicken and fry bite.
Wait.
This is what you do. Fry bottom, fry top, piece of chicken in the middle. Probably chicken strip. Diced up chicken strip.
Oh, a little chip sandwich.
Yeah. With a toothpick through all of it. And then you get a little dip. You get a little dip. You can dip it in.
Little dip.
My ideal would be honey mustard. What other good bite? A bagel bite is a great bite.
Ooh.
A bagel bite is a 10 out of 10 bite for you?
I think it can be if done in like a gourmet style. I think you can elevate it from what the Pillsbury Company is offering.
So pizza?
No. Because a pizza isn't a bagel. So like a gourmet.
What's a food that you can't make a 10 with out of a gourmet style?
Right?
Let me think. Most fish things.
Yeah, uni.
What?
Most fish could never be a 10 for you, is what you're saying, Andrew.
Yeah, most fish.
Okay.
What else isn't a 10? A lot of vegetables couldn't be a 10 if gourmet. They could be high. They can be like an 8. I've never had a 10 out of 10 vegetable in my life.
Interesting.
I've had plenty of 8s. Fruit can be 10. I guess fish really is like, to me, the lower tier.
What else is going on with you guys?
You said you had a great sleep. I had a pretty great sleep as well. I was feeling sick last night, but I got to bed early. It's comfy. I had a ridiculous dream that like an alien spaceship had landed into an old childhood house of mine. and I was fighting with people that it was an alien spaceship or not. It was a big debate. It's heated. It was the thing that it was so blatantly, it's my least favorite character trope in genre movies, where there's clearly something supernatural or like an alien or something going on, and there's that one character that even after seeing the initial thing is like, well, that's nothing. That's just, it's ridiculous. Those don't exist. So I have this dream in the ship. I put a battery in the ship, and it started shaking, and I got spooked, and I was like, oh, and then it took off, confirming it was a spaceship, and the thrusters ignited, and it went, it was doing the thruster noise, and I was like, oh my God, and it started flying in the air, and then I woke up, and I realized that the thrusters was my CPAP because I had my mouth open. I think I was so shocked by the ship moving that I was aghast. I was like, I opened my mouth, and because I had my mouth open, my CPAP air was going, and that was what the flying was.
So you gasped open the thrusters in the dream?
I think I gasped open the thrusters, and I was taken aback by them. And then I woke up realizing it was just me.
And that was probably giving your face a little bit of thrust as well, as the air was shooting out of your mouth.
I felt like I was the guy in Police Academy. I was doing great VO with my mouth.
Steve Guttenberg?
No, the other guy.
Michael Winslow.
Eric said Michael Winslow. I didn't know his name. I woke myself up and realized that I was the spaceship taking off. And then I went back to bed and I continued to fight the aliens. I took on a predator, and I got to say I'm not impressed with Arnold Schwarzenegger anymore.
You took out the Predator?
I took out the Predator. Yeah, it was real easy. They couldn't see people. They had a big disadvantage. But I took it out. No problem. I think I'll be in the new Prey or whatever. I'll be in a tube based on those movies.
Are you usually more impressive in your dreams?
Oh, that's such a fascinating... I don't think so. I don't think so at all. One time I was Spider-Man when I was a teenager. I think I talked about this. And I went the other way about it, where I just had mask off all the time. I'm like, I'm fucking Spider-Man. I'm letting everybody know. This is awesome.
You just wanted the recognition.
Yeah, I was like, I can fly around and climb buildings. This is crazy. I'm not wearing a mask. I'm not protecting my identity. This is great.
Did it help you get the ladies in the dream?
That was not a factor at all. I just swung around a little bit, climbed some buildings. But generally, I don't think I am impressed. I think that's probably the most impressive I've ever been in a dream. How about you?
No, I have pretty mundane dreams, but it made me think of like, I wonder what the first impressive thing I did in my life was, and I think the most impressed anyone ever was with me when I was younger was that I had an iPod Nano.
That's the impressive thing you did?
Yeah, it was. I think I like pre-ordered it or something. It was like the day it came out, and people at school were talking about, have you seen that new tiny iPod? And I just pulled it out of my pocket. I was like,
whoa.
Yeah, I got one. It was like my first iPod. And people were like really impressed with me, and they were like talking to me and stuff. It was brilliant.
Do you remember feeling that? Like you felt that they were impressed in the moment?
Yeah, I think it was one of the first times I'd ever felt that feeling where people were interested.
How old do you think you were?
Oh, 16 maybe? 15?
Yeah. You know, the problem with that story is that it's not even him. They were impressed that he had a device.
I just had bought an iPod.
Yeah.
But it gave people interest in me. And I remember thinking, oh, this is what it must be like to be impressive.
Can I tell you I have a very similar story?
Yeah, go for it.
When I was at I got a Hypercolor shirt when I was 17, maybe 16, 17. Shirt. It was a shirt that changed colors.
Oh, wow.
It was a big deal in the early 90s. It was like it was like a t-shirt Gerpler, yeah. And it was like lime green. It was ugly. It was like lime green and yellow, but it was the only color they had. So yeah, it was that shirt actually. It was just mine was yellow, but it didn't say Global Shadow Shifter. It said like Hypercolors on it. But it was kind of like the one the guy's wearing right there. The green and yellow one. And I went to the orthodontist and they were cleaning my teeth and somebody touched it and it turned colors and they were like, oh, what is that? And I explained to them what it was. And I remember thinking, this is the first time anyone's ever been like impressed with me. And I was so proud that I had that shirt. And I remember thinking like, I've never felt like this before. Yeah.
Oh,
it's so
it's
funny.
the exact same.
You unlocked that memory with me, Gav. Yeah, I think I was 17 before I ever felt, not pride, but that
Yeah, and we're not
admiration
responsible
in
for it.
any way from another human being. Yeah.
And we're not even, we can't even take any of the credit. That
Yeah.
shirt seems like a bad idea though. Wouldn't it be like really bright under your arms?
I would assume so, dude. I had it for the summer, and then I joined the army, and then Hypercolors went away. Probably because of that. I don't know. They weren't a thing anymore.
Isn't it a thing like you wash it once and like it stops being hypercolored?
Oh no.
It's not a heat thing,
don't
it's like a
remember.
touch thing.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I
remember.
think it was a heat thing, but at the same time, I think going through the wash a couple of times, like unhypered, it just became color. There was no hyper to it.
Oh.
I wonder if we could make a regulation hyper shirt.
I don't know about that.
We can try. It seems weird, but we can give it a shot. We kind of did it with a Gerpler, but just like with ice water.
But you can like reuse that. I like the idea of a rainbow shirt where every time you wash it, it comes out a different color. And you cycle through, and then it's just like gray once you've gone through the entire cycle.
So here's what it says on Wikipedia about it. They contained a thermochromic pigment that changed between two colors when one hot and one warm. The shirts were produced with several color changes beginning in 1991, but the effect was easily and permanently damaged when clothing was washed in hotter than recommended warm water, ironed, bleached, or tumble dried.
So it's a single use shirt.
Yeah.
You can't do anything to it.
I wonder what the longest lasting one is. Someone following the directions exactly. If there's still somebody who has like a 20-plus-year-old color
Or
blast.
like maybe they only wear it for an hour after a shower and then take it off.
It's their hypercolor shirt is like their around the house shirt that nobody sees.
Yeah. Never been washed. I wonder if technology has advanced. Maybe you can get more life out of them now.
For sale hypercolor, never used.
It's been revived as of mid 2020.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Several online retailers selling color changing swim trunks. Weird.
It could be good if you commit a crime as a getaway shirt. If it really changed color, because like you could run away and then you could tap your shirt all over and it goes from blue to red.
Yeah.
They're like, well, that's not the guy. That's wearing a blue
You can tap your shirt all over.
Well, that's what all the guys are doing in the photos.
One of those hand warmer things. You just like activate it. Or maybe the adrenaline of the heist will change the color as you run out the door.
The problem is you'd have to go into the heist cool and calm and then leave and get worked up. Or you'd have to be worked up during the heist and then figure out how to calm yourself down.
No, this is good though,
change the
because
shirt.
you'll know who on your heist crew isn't, made for this life. Because you'll know right away, like this guy doesn't cut out for this.
Now, that's an interesting idea, Eric. Maybe the real use of a hypercolor shirt is to do dry runs with your heist crew to see who's able to maintain, composure and be cool and calm under pressure. I like that from like an internal audit standpoint.
Like a lie detector almost.
Yes.
Almost, yeah.
T-shirt. Yeah.
It's like a vibe detector.
wow.
What about like a high stakes poker game where everyone had to wear the shirt? You could tell someone's bluffing. Put a high bid in and it starts changing color.
I think Chauncey Billups is about to be indicted for that.
Oh, man.
Basketball joke for you.
I love the idea of a shirt that changes color, and we're all trying to figure out what emotion is causing it to change color. Like, are they stressed out? Are they lying? Like, we're just trying to...
Maybe the color could reflect what emotion you need to change the color.
Like a mood ring?
Yeah, like the
like a
Pixar
chameleon.
emotions thing where like if it's red, it's anger. And so if you get real mad, it changes color.
You can see a guy walk into a bank and you're like, this guy's about to rob me. I can tell immediately.
We could make boner shorts.
Boner shorts?
It sounds like they already exist.
Oh, yeah, I guess so, with the swim shorts. Because
Yeah,
surely your
hot
knob
crotch.
gets a bit hotter when you
It's
get a
gotta.
semi.
It's gotta.
This feels
Hold on,
like
let's see.
a Disney football movie where they get color change shirts and they trick the other team mid-play.
What would they be tricking them? Oh, like they're on
Well,
the same team.
yeah, like they're the white team playing the blue team, and then they're able to switch their jersey to blue and try to like trick the other team into thinking it's a fellow player on their side.
But it's only when the other team has the ball.
It could go both ways.
So
Whoa, we got an interception. Why is he running it to our end zone?
Just FYI, the penis increases in temperature about 1.7 degrees Celsius during erection.
I'm sure we could get some sensitive enough shorts for that.
Probably.
I don't know why we went to boner shorts, though. I don't know why you drove us there.
Well, because the swim shorts. I think that would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
You think it would be a bad idea? That's what you said?
Boner shorts? Yeah, terrible.
Then I don't know why you pitched them.
I just like shitty ideas.
This is like you agreeing to humans in the combined animals draft and going, oh yeah, I'd never do that.
Why was everyone so mad at Nick's choice, by the way?
Oh, God.
It's like some anime thing. Yeah.
Is it because of the anime? Like because of the story?
I think so. Yeah.
Did you know it was a dog shit pick, Nick?
Yes, I was trying to be funny.
I think he was trolling.
I think it worked.
I thought it
think
was
it
funny.
worked.
Yeah, I like it.
I think 10% thought it was funny, and I think the rest were traumatized again.
Yeah, but they're anime fans. You don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, you're right. It's a cartoon.
That's what I'm saying. Huckleberry.
enjoyable
It's
one.
like being mad at Huckleberry Hound. Like, what are you going to get mad at Huckleberry Hound about? It's ridiculous.
Well, if he was, conjoined with a girl, that would
Yeah,
probably.
they combined Huckleberry Hound and Fred Flintstone.
Popular costume this year.
Huckleberry Flintstone.
Have we put out our social clip of all the Fred Flintstones yet?
Yes, yeah, that is out. I think it's
wild.
It's too
That
many.
was pretty wild.
It's more Fred Flintstones than we saw. Crazy. It was crazy.
All over the place.
No more emergencies. It's 2025, and now when you need to go to the doctor, you should. Why put it off, right? Like, I can't turn my head all the way. I got to turn my whole body. Or, I think I broke my toe. I'll just walk it off. No, go. Take the time, and it's your time to take health seriously and get things checked out when you need to. More than the gym, working out is a great way to take care of your body, but getting the treatment that you need is a great way to stay healthy. And to get truly healthy, it takes more than hitting the gym. You need consistent annual checkups. You need a quality nutrition regimen. Look, it's more than just supplements. It's more than just what you're doing in the gym. You need help, and ZocDoc can be there to help you. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Health insurance can be tricky. It's hard to parse everything, find the doctor that you need. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty. You can filter for doctors that take your insurance or are located nearby or a good fit for your medical needs, your medical history. And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings. You can choose the slot that works for you. You can book something through ZocDoc, and it can happen fast, typically within 24 to 72 hours of booking. I've used ZocDoc when I moved to Austin and I needed a doctor that took my insurance. ZocDoc was the easiest way for me to find someone without having to go through referrals and going to all these people. And, who do you go to? I just use ZocDoc. You should give it a try. Check it out. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/regulation to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/regulation. You know how to spell that part. ZocDoc.com/regulation.
Do you guys ever have a moment of irrational fear?
Yes.
Mostly, yeah.
Mostly? Like over a thing that you shouldn't be scared of? Like suddenly something becomes incredibly scary and then it's like, well, that was dumb.
This podcast every week.
Yeah, I used to feel that way. I used to feel like I would dread the recording and I would be happiest when we were done.
Yeah, although now you seem to be cool with it because you said you had a great sleep last night apart from the
I did.
spaceship
The
taking off.
Predator. Yeah, I took out the Predator. It was great. I guess it's sort of sleep related. I had a weird, I scared myself and it was very dumb. Where I was sitting with my eyes closed in my bed. I was going to have an afternoon nap. It's bright. I don't really have shades that work in my room. That still a lot of light comes in. And I was laying there and it was darker than usual. And I closed my eyes and I was like, wow, this is darker than usual. And then I thought, where are my eyes right now? I don't know where my eyes are. Because my eyes closed. I never thought about where do my eyes go when I close my eyes. And then I had the thought of, since it's so dark, what if my eyes are backwards? What if my eyes are in my head? So I thought, I'll try to stare at something and I'll feel wherever, if my eyes move, I'll feel where they're moving from. And I'll have an idea of where they're currently oriented. And so I visualized what I would be looking if I had my eyes open, what would be in front of me. And then I stared at a point in it, and I felt like my eyes rolled from the back of my head to the front of my head, and it made me very uncomfortable.
Ah, so you thought they were actually sat backwards while your
Yeah, I
eyes
thought they
shut?
were potentially sat backwards with my eyes closed, and then I got worried about what if they got stuck there? Then I just couldn't see.
How do you think your eyes move?
You could probably just smack yourself on the side of the head and they'd roll out.
Three Stooges type style.
But aren't the muscles for your eyes on the back of the eyes?
Is what, sorry?
The muscles that control your eyes, they're kind of like behind to the sides of your eyes. Like you couldn't turn them backwards.
He doesn't
don't
know
know.
that.
I have no idea where the muscles are. or
There you
how it
go.
works. But it was just, it was a funny moment of like, I was genuinely terrified of what if my eyes are in my skull right now? And then how bad it would be if you couldn't flip them.
You just thought they'd get stuck backwards.
Well, because I've never thought about having to move them.
So if you open your eyelids, it would just be like the optical nerve.
It would just, well, no, I don't think I'd see anything, would I?
Well, you wouldn't, but other people would.
Well, you would see your
see
brain
the back of your eye.
because you'd be looking backwards.
Oh, wait. So like the Neversoft logo, that's what I'm looking at? That's my only point of reference for eye with nerve.
I would, the first thing that popped into my head was Evil Dead 2 when the eye flies across the screen and lands in her mouth and you can see the optic nerves behind it.
Yeah, I mean, all you would
that's a good
see
point.
would be darkness there. 'Cause there's no light in your brain.
I'd hope not. I just haven't had one of those moments in a while where there was a genuine, completely terrified, what if my eyes got stuck back there? Also, what are my eyes doing? My eyes are closed. Read about it a little bit. They shift around quite a bit. They go, they go up, but they don't go all the way back, typically.
Yeah, I think when people say their eyes roll back, it's just because like the pupil's gone higher than the eyelid, but they're still like looking forwards and up. They're not completely 180 degrees.
It was a fear. It was a brief fear I had. And then it was a thing where like, once I opened my eyes of like, that was so stupid. That's a ridiculous thing to panic about.
I feel like when I close my eyes, I can feel them turn up a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's something like I never really thought about.
Like kind of like they're reclining, like lazy
Yeah,
boy
almost
style.
like they kick back. Like, yeah, exactly. 100% like they're kicking their legs up. Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yeah, that makes me so happy. The idea that like you close your eyes and your eyes pop into a little recliner and like pop it back.
You just see the little eye feet pop up and the little eye hands go behind the eyeball.
It's got a little eyeball beer in one hand.
I think if eye tattoos were acceptable, I'd do little dollar signs on the bottom, like if I roll my eyes back,
So you
like cartoon style.
people can know you got money on your mind. You're just like, uh-oh,
Yeah,
that's a big money
I
idea.
recline my eyes. And there's just little dollar signs.
I get TikToks of people like changing their eye color, which is crazy to me.
Nah, you shouldn't mess with your eyes. Don't do it.
No, I get nervous around eyes.
Like, you mean contact lenses or something more?
No, like a more permanent, like surgical type change.
Yeah, I saw that there was like a woman who was lying about having heterochromia or something. So she was wearing contacts, but then I think people were getting wise to it. So she changed the color of her eye. And it's bad news for the eyeball.
How do you do that? You inject ink into the eye?
I've only seen the after effect of like them getting up from the chair and then revealing the ridiculous new shade. I don't know the process. I don't know if anyone's looked into it.
Yeah, I think it's some sort of procedure that they won't do in America. So
Oh.
This sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
I wonder if it's in Turkey. Imagine if you could get hair. Imagine if you knew someone who went to Turkey and they came back with different eyes and hair.
Oh, you can get eyes, hair, and teeth all at once.
Whoa.
And you could probably get like beard hair too.
Oh,
And,
man.
So you just come back like a
Completely different human.
completely different person in like a year, because it takes a while for like the hair to go, I think. But you could have dots all over your face for like a year. That'd be pretty exciting.
Is there a hair dye that changes color when you touch it?
Oh, that's fun.
Like a thermal hair?
But you can't wash your hair. You go to the office with your color change shirt on, thinking people will be impressed, but then Steve comes back from Turkey the same day with hair, new eyes, and teeth.
He's got color changing teeth. Got hypercolor teeth.
Whoa!
Ooh! He's drinking a milkshake. Watch him turn blue.
I think all that would happen with hair, though, is that people who wore hats and took them off would just have a ring of a different color around their head.
Oh. That's so funny. I didn't even think about cold drinks. In my mind, it was like every time you bite, the pressure would change the color.
Oh. I guess I hadn't thought about that.
Chewing gum, a whole other experience.
It's like a heat map for your teeth. Like an esports heat map. That's pretty cool.
I would love an esports heat map for my teeth.
Which is my least used tooth?
I mean, the fronts for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, if I ate more apples, it would even it out.
That's a good point. Yeah. I go full horse mode.
I'm like missing a molar kind of like near the back on like the top. And so maybe like the tooth right under that is maybe like my least used tooth.
I thought you were going to say the tooth that was out was your least used tooth.
No, that one's not getting any more use.
No shit.
Does that bother you? Does like food get stuck in there? Are you aware of it when you eat? Or are you just totally used to it?
I think it's just one of those things that I'm aware of like day to day. Like I'll probably get a fake tooth put in eventually. Like I have like a crown and then I have like one fake like permanent tooth. But like I'm just missing that. And I was like, I don't care about getting this replaced. It's so far back. It like doesn't do anything for me one way or the other.
Yeah. I was just wondering because, you know, at some point with my teeth, I may lose a tooth here or there. I mean, I'm not like currently in danger of losing any teeth, but I assume it could happen and I'd be faced with that situation. And I just wonder, would it be annoying to miss the tooth? Like, would I be constantly...
Okay, $1 million, but you have to get veneers that are like, every tooth is like, say like 2 millimeters, 2.5 millimeters bigger than it originally was.
Nah.
$1 million, you wouldn't have slightly bigger teeth.
Nah, there's nothing worse than unnatural chompers.
Just a little bit bigger,
just
Geoff.
end up looking like the mask.
Also,
no, it's Geoff. Somebody stop him.
Also, Eric, I think that they have figured out how to regrow teeth now. So you may hold off on that. In a couple of years, there might be a commercial option available.
Okay, $1 million, but you have to get a second row of teeth shark style.
Whoa.
Dude, I knew a lady in the army that had something that looked like that. There's
What?
no way. I still think about it sometimes. She just had like too many teeth and they were tiny and sharp and they look like shark teeth. And that's all I could think about. And she also had like butthead gums, you know? So they were,
no, shark teeth and butthead
like,
gums?
Yeah, like butthead lips and gums. So it was like, they were a lot. It was in your face all the time. It was like talking to a great white.
I got a cardboard cutout tooth. It's like a fake real tooth.
What?
I had a broken tooth. And I went to the dentist and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to like, we can't salvage this. You're gonna need to get a replacement tooth essentially. But if you fully pull the tooth, I guess it adjusts the bone density in your gums. So unless you're willing to immediately essentially get a replacement, then it's ideal to keep something there. So I have a tooth that from the front looks like a completely normal tooth, but it is essentially just the front of the tooth.
It's the facade.
It's the facade. It's like a cardboard cutout in
You've got
depth.
a flat.
If you looked at it from a distance, you would think that is just a person, but up close, it is just like a little, it's a fake. There's no depth to it.
I feel like I'm picturing it, but there's no way what I'm picturing is right. You have just like a...
Is there like a little tiny 2x4 propping it up?
Yeah, is there a sandbag on the back of it?
There's a little hole that you could stick your face through if you want to. Have a fun photo. It's just, imagine the front part of a tooth with nothing behind it.
But
yeah, I'm having trouble.
Where in your mouth is this?
Top left corner. So it's not front facing.
So it's like behind an incisor? Behind a canine?
Yeah, it's 2 to the left of a canine, I believe.
2 to the left of a canine. That's a molar, isn't it?
Okay, maybe between.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know why I put my finger in my mouth.
You didn't just use your tongue?
I was using my
No.
tongue. You had to get
No,
deep
I
in there.
can't-
You had to investigate.
I don't know if it's just a skill that I either didn't put enough time into or I just don't have it. I can't figure out my teeth with my tongue. I can't count them.
Did you
get
just
it.
call it a skill?
Well, you can and I can't.
Yeah. I think that counts as a skill.
Yeah, I'd say it's a skill issue.
Jeff, how good are you at checking your teeth with your tongue?
I think I could identify 11 out of 12 teeth fruit.
Okay, well, blindfold you and you have to count your teeth with your tongue.
I think I'm it's referencing is that I guess that's out by now.
Comes out this weekend.
I don't think I have any difficulty counting my teeth with my tongue. No.
How many teeth are you supposed to have on the top row?
16?
Well,
Yeah, you'd have 16 top and bottom, yes.
well, I count at 14. That's a problem. I'm not missing any.
Are you counting the facade?
Yeah, I'm counting the facade. Of course I am.
Okay.
Oh, I think
You don't
it's-
have your wisdom teeth.
Yeah,
still,
you don't
do
have
you?
wisdom teeth, do you?
I do, but they're not exposed.
Okay, so those would be the other two.
Okay.
They're not exposed.
Oh, so I counted it right then. At 14.
Sounds
Yeah,
like you
because-
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay. All right, I got a skill.
You're better than Gavin. Just one more thing you're better than Gavin at. Way to go, man.
It would be interesting if we all came up with a skill tree and then filled out like what we have and what we don't. And then
Oh, that's
compared
so
them.
much fun. I like the skill tree idea a lot. Actually, I had a similar thing I wanted to ask you guys, and I want you to think about it. You don't have to give an answer now, but we're nearing the end of the year. And I've decided that next year I want to become a meat guy, and I want you guys to think about what type of guy you want to be in the next year.
So instead of resolutions, we'll just be like new guys.
New guys. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, what kind of guy do I want to be?
I want to be someone that could look at a giant chunk of meat and be like, okay, I can trim this into that. I want to understand how meat works.
Like all the cuts?
All the cuts. Yeah. There's something I find satisfying about seeing like those videos of people being like, this is how you save money.
Maybe by the end of 2026, you'll be able to process a cow.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I have another one in mind, but I've always wanted to be an extreme coupon guy. I just thought that would be a fun way to go through life.
Interesting.
Just like just go fucking ham on coupons and like just trying to save everything you can at every opportunity, you know?
Try and get ham coupons.
Yeah, I used to watch this show, Extreme Couponing, and one time I saw a lady take like an $1,100 grocery bill and get it down to under $100. Like, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's like there's something really cool about watching the number go down crazy style.
Yeah.
Like when it's a big number and then it ends up being a small number and you just go, oh, hell yeah, that's pretty cool.
But I also saw one of those episodes where in tandem, one of the ladies was so spendthrifty that she repaired a stationary bike and then hooked it up to her pool pump so that she could run her pool on her pedal power so she didn't have to use electricity on it. So there's a limit to how extreme you want to go on some of these. But I think in reality, I'm going to try to be 2026. I'm going to try to be a mellow guy. I'm going to try not to get mad anymore about stuff.
Like about pretzels and things.
Like about
Not
pretzels.
even about perfect bites or any
about
kind of
perfect
food cart
bites,
things,
or about Nick fucking me over in Mario Party, or about me calling the wrong phone number. And by the way, everybody misread that. Everybody was like, "Oh, Jeff has nobody to blame but himself." I wasn't mad at Google or the AI. I was mad at myself because regardless of how I got the information, I'm the one that listened to 30 minutes of the lady tell me, thank you for calling Bank of America. Like, all of the blame is on me. I'm not putting it on Google AI. It's not Google AI's fault. I'm a fucking idiot. That's
I
my
feel
fault.
like you made that pretty clear. And then you went on to say you were wearing Emily's sunglasses, which
Yeah, like,
has nothing to do with Google.
I don't know how to be more self-effacing than I already am. I try to take the blame at all times. Somebody else was like, somebody was like, Jeff covered in tattoos. I don't think the sunglasses is what they were knowing. Let me tell you something about Austin, Texas. I am invisible in Austin, Texas. I am one of 850,000 white bearded dudes with tattoos. We are a dime a dozen.
I would say, as someone without a single tattoo, I'm definitely in the minority.
I would
Around
agree.
these parts.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
How many tattoos do you think you have, Geoff?
I think just one at this point. They just kind of all run together.
If you had to put a number on it.
Hundreds, probably. I don't know.
Hundreds.
Oh yeah, I guess the goal with tattoos is a bell curve.
You know, it's one of those things that you count for a long time, and then at some point you stop thinking about it or caring, and then you just don't know. And then you have cover-ups and modifications, and one tattoo turns into, or two tattoos turn into one tattoo, and then you blast overs, and before you know it, it just really becomes impossible. It's just more about like total real estate than anything else.
I was asking only because I was thinking about if we took, like, let's say you have 125 tattoos, and it's, I know, low or whatever. Could Gavin get those as temporary tattoos in one day? Would there be enough time in a day to give Gavin the same amount of tattoos that you have in a temporary form with water? I feel like you have so many. I don't know.
I mean, if you
do it. The problem is you're a hairy guy, Gavin, so I feel like you have less real estate.
I would have to shave for sure. Because
Yeah, we'd have to
absolutely
some
have to
chest
shave.
shit
Yeah.
that would be buried.
I tell you what, I've been thinking lately about getting a full back piece, and then also maybe about doing my neck a little bit. So give me a chance to figure that out first before we do this, and then we'll load Gavin up.
I just, speaking of like being a new guy, the idea of going from 0 tattoos to the same amount you have in like a 1 day period is incredible.
Do you have to like wait for your body to process it? Like, can you get a full body tattoo in a day, or would you become sick?
You can do it, but you would become sick. The endorphins, and it would do a number on you. But you could physically do it. You'd just be loopy and fucked up and out of it and sore, and yeah. People have different pain tolerances though. Like, I've known people that can sit for like 8 to 10 hours and be totally fine. At my youngest and most pain tolerant and most enthusiastic about tattoos, I lasted about 4.5 hours before I started to, like, you know, start to feel like your brain's not working right. You know, you just yeah. And now, as an old man, I'm good for about 30 minutes.
Have you ever passed out?
No, I never have, but I did get my little tramp stamp that I have on my back that is a Twin Peaks tattoo. I got that tattoo like laid forward on the chair, so like hugging my knees, and we just got to talking while the guy was doing it. It's not a long tattoo or anything, but we got to talking about Twin Peaks while we were doing it. And you know, tattoo artists are slow and they have to take a cigarette break every 30 seconds. And so by the time the dude was done, I stood up. And he goes, all right, you're done. I stood up and I took one step forward, and both of my knees gave out because my legs were asleep. And I just went down face first. And he goes, I've never seen that in my life. And I was like, oh, I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. And I just like, my knees buckled. And they had to help me back up in the chair. I was like maybe 22.
Did I talk about recently how I got blood drawn for blood tests and I almost passed out?
No.
I told it. I had like 12 vials because they were doing all different tests. And I don't know if it was the amount of blood that they were taking, because I don't give blood because America doesn't want my dirty beef blood.
Yeah.
But
Mine neither.
so now when they take a lot of blood from me, I feel like I'm not used to it at all. So after like the 12th one, I was like, my vision started to tunnel in, and I was like, I'm not feeling good. And then she just took one more, and I was like, oh shit! And I felt myself going sideways, and all I could say to her, all I could think to say was, I'm leaving.
Oh my God.
And I like slumped down onto my elbow, onto like the other side of the chair, and she gave me a water, and I came back. But I was like, wow, I guess that must be what it feels like to die of blood loss.
I guess
And it was so easy to give into it.
You got like attacked by a vampire.
Yeah. But I was just like, oh, I'm feeling bad. I'm still feeling bad. It's not going away. Oh, it's getting worse. I'm dying. And I felt like nothing about me was like, I've got to fight through this. I've got to, I've got a family. I was just like, oh, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. See ya.
You had all the negatives of getting attacked by a vampire without any of the benefits.
Were you on like an empty stomach? Had you not eaten yet or anything?
Yeah,
were you fasting for the blood
I had
test?
to fast. To be honest, as soon as she gave me a water, I was like completely fine again. It like all came back. My vision untunneled. But that was definitely the closest I've come to fainting.
Wow, that's crazy. haven't had that problem, but I have a new problem with giving blood that's really frustrating. In that now that I'm old, I give blood a lot, a couple times. Like it seems like constantly I'm giving blood left and right. But I used to have great, like I could squeeze my arms and my veins would pop out, and I had these huge I had like good veins. And now as I'm older, they don't pop out anymore. And I have so many tattoos that the last couple times I've given blood, they've had to take it out of my hand because they just can't find veins in my arms and the tattoos help hide them. And so it's sort of a, hoisted by my own petard type situation. But yeah, so now the last, I think maybe 2 times I've given blood, I've had to give it out of the back of my hand, which sucks.
I wonder if I should get tattoos that are only a hindrance to my life. Like tattoo over my veins and tattoo giant circles where my Apple Watch goes so it can't get a good reading. Just like all the inconveniences of tattoos.
I got this. Tattoos are only a hindrance to your life. They're really... You're just describing tattoos.
Just 2 circles. I can't even, people won't even talk to me about how cool they are on my wrists. They look like shit.
Like my fucking dermatologist being like, yeah, it's really hard to check you for cancer because of all your tattoos. And you're like, yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Yeah.
I was thinking of other fun stuff we could do, like end of the year roundups. And I was going to pitch this to the group, right?
Okay.
What if we totaled all the polls and we figured out like the leaderboards of the entire year of draft polls?
Fucked.
Yeah, it's really shocking. Gavin wants to see who won all the polls, huh? Yeah. Interesting.
You talking specifically for drafts?
Just for drafts. Well,
Okay.
What else do we poll? Do we poll other stuff?
I'm just trying to, generally not nearly as much. I bet you we do have a poll or 2 that are unrelated to that. I feel like definitely there have been dumb, things I've said on the show and then I've tweeted a poll about it or something.
Yeah, I would just do Patreon only post-draft polls and then see who won. And then maybe there's if it's me who won, though, I don't want to pitch that I should get a Greg card.
And I think whoever wins, they should get just cash, and everyone should hand them cash in person and hand it to them.
This is what I think we should do. Because we need to do a recap of the Summer Movie League as well. We should record both those things back to back, so it's just a double win for you. I think we should go into the polls recording of if you won and then immediately go into the Summer Movie League recap in which you won and just have it be a Celebrate Gavin Day.
I feel like it was such a shit year for movies that...
Good year for Gavin's, though.
Yeah.
We just let that go by, and I feel like there wasn't nearly as much attention on the box office this year.
Locked in. I was
Were you really?
I was yeah,
I feel like I missed a lot of it.
Yeah, I feel like we could have wrapped it up a little bit better in the content for sure. I think. Yeah, I maybe what we're seeing is that 2025 is just the year of Gavin. Maybe this was your year, Gav.
Could be your year.
Have you thought about that?
Maybe I'll start a little food truck.
Oh, bites.
End the year on a flaming spiral.
Have to eat the food as slow as you can.
Oh my God. Hey Gav, do you ever go on the subreddit? The regulation subreddit?
Not really. Sometimes I'll check the comments on a live action video, see how they're doing.
There was one recently, a thread that came through that I thought you in particular might find interesting if you haven't already heard of it. It was in response to a Edgar Wright AMA.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's a screenshot that says, this is from, looks like Samichim. Are you aware that Gavin Free's nephew's piss might have dripped onto you on a plane? And then Edgar Wright, director, responded, I think about it every waking second.
It's confirmed.
Wow.
What's great about the post is that he signs it EW at the beginning, but I initially read it as ew. I think about it every day.
Okay, so hopefully he doesn't know what that means and is just making a funny response. Hopefully he doesn't actually...
I mean, he's probably been on many a flight in which urine filled the overhead compartments.
If I'm somebody as successful as Edgar Wright and I'm doing an AMA and I'm in a situation like this and I get asked a question that's clearly nonsense, I'd like to think I would answer it in a similar way. In your defense, Gav, I think I would probably, if I had no idea what this kid was talking about, I'd probably say something similar too, because figuring that's what he wants to hear, right?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't know what that person's talking about, and I don't think he should be asked any more questions about it.
What's great is reading that AMA. It's like the only non-film question asked and answered. Everything.
For
It's like
God's
movie.
He's gonna. My only association with him is that my bloody nephew's piss. My God,
Hey,
it's awful.
Hey, an in is an in, you know?
Yeah.
No, that's not what. That's.
We gotta start somewhere,
I'm out.
Gavin.
Where's the out?
I
And
mean,
that
like
was
from the
enough.
perspective
That'd be fun.
of you are currently not the least liked free by him.
Wow.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean,
on the free leaderboard, you're probably above the nephew and the parent. Probably the parents number one disliked, I'd assume.
yeah.
Yeah.
But their last name isn't free, so
Oh, okay. Well, then
Yeah,
you're
well.
fucked. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah.
I was really pulling for you there.
Well, good try though.
It truly is a real shame because Shaun of the Dead is in my top 5 easily.
That's a great.
Top
movie.
5 what?
Movies.
Could be a lot. Could be zombie movies. Could be Edgar Wright
Oh, I
films.
tell you what,
I just
though,
wanted to get
it's-
specific on it.
It's an appropriate film to be in my top 5 bites if I had to.
Could be in his top 5 movies by directors he wants to piss on. You never know.
Movies about bites from the guy who loves them. A lot of biting going on in a zombie film.
Never should have told that story. It almost certainly didn't go on him.
Sure it did.
It's not how it was presented before. I don't know. Check the tapes on that.
Can I ask you? Can I ask you guys a question that I don't think we'll have an answer to? But it popped into my head. So I'm going through and watching a bunch of old ninja movies right now. The ninja movies from my childhood, and they all actually I'm mostly just watching the films of this guy Sho Kosugi, who was the star in a lot of these films. And there's a theme to him. It's always like he moves his family from Japan to America, and they move to Utah in one movie, or they move to California in one movie, or they move to Arizona in another movie. And I got to thinking, man, Sho Kosugi saw a lot of the U.S. in the mid 80s because he was always moving his family there for his different movies. And that got me thinking, has anyone ever acted in all 50 states? Not in theater, obviously, but in movie and television. Is there an actor or actress who has appeared in a production that takes place or is even about like each state?
How many movies get filmed in Nebraska?
Well, except for the movie Nebraska. I think we had this conversation to some extent, and I don't think we could even name a movie that took place in every 50 state. Never mind being under the career of one person. That would be impressive.
Well, it's not just movies too; it's television, right? It could be television.
Okay,
That's
even
true.
still,
Would-
like that's
do you have to discount travel shows, right? Because that's not like, I mean, it's acting,
Narrative.
but it's not.
Sorry,
it's
narrative.
Not exactly.
Narrative.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you mean. So just to get ahead of that.
I think we got to start with Bruce Dern because he's definitely been in Nebraska, and that knocks out Gavin's hurdle.
There's definitely a movie in every state. I found a list on IMDb.
What's a good Montana movie?
Hold on.
Hannah Montana, the movie.
Legends of
No.
the Fall, 1994 with Brad Pitt and Anthony
that's
Hopkins.
interesting.
I don't think he's ever been in Nebraska.
Nebraska, the movie Nebraska, of course. New Hampshire has Jumanji. Like you just like everywhere has something. New Mexico has The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Ohio has Heathers. North Dakota has Fargo.
Right, but those are where the movies take place, not where they were filmed, right? We're talking about where like these people film these movies. Are we not?
I'm talking about where they take place.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was being filmed there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was the film.
Interesting.
I didn't realize. Okay. That expands it greatly.
Yeah.
Wait, that expands it? Wouldn't that be harder?
No, I feel like it's way easier for a movie to be set in a place than it to be filmed in that place.
I mean, I think it's interesting either way.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's kind of impressive for an actor to be in 50 things sometimes.
Oh, sure. It's an incredible number.
Fuck, I saw somebody. Who did I look up the other day that had been in more stuff than I thought possible? It's gone.
Matt Damon has a very large catalog in a way that you don't necessarily think about, but he had a run of like 2 movies a year for a long time. That guy's in a lot of stuff.
They were all in Boston, though.
It's true.
What is Martin Sheen's brother's name? Bill Estevez?
I have no idea.
Is that his name?
Joe Estevez.
Joe Estevez. Joe Estevez was in a lot of shit, right? Let me see.
Hey, I'm sure there's like some TV show where it's like FBI agents travel to like everywhere, right?
Oh, X-Files.
Oh, X-Files. Dude, X-Files is a pretty good one. That might
Gillian
be
Anderson. Might be Gillian Anderson because she was in every season.
It's funny when you have a city like Vancouver where it's used to be like New York or Chicago, like it is constantly filmed in as a different place, but I can't think of many movies that are just set in Vancouver. MVP is the only one I could think of in which they travel to Vancouver, and it is Vancouver as Vancouver.
Is Vancouver the most hidden city?
I think it might be. For movies.
Like they're always trying to hide the fact that they're in Vancouver?
Yeah, it's like always somewhere else.
That's interesting.
When was the last Ninja?
Last week.
What?
Just
what
stopped making them.
The movie?
No, like when did they stop knocking about?
God, that's the that's the point of every one of these movies I'm watching right now.
Yeah.
When did Beverly Hills Ninja come out? I think that may have been the last one.
I think they died out during when feudal Japan died out.
Oh, okay.
But people still practice the art of ninjutsu, obviously.
You never see it on the drop down for occupation.
That is true. It's so difficult to get into because every person looking to hire a ninja demands at least 5 years of experience, and I just can't. There's no entry point. Possible to get a job with.
So what were they replaced by? Just people with guns?
I get a gun is to a ninja what one of those self-checkout machines is to a grocery store.
The times they are a-changing.
I wonder if there was overlap when ninjas just were using guns for a bit.
Well, I'll say Shokasugi definitely avoids using guns if at all possible in his movies.
It's like The Rock in The Rundown. Bad things happen when Shokasugi uses
It's
guns.
true. It's true.
I bought the rundown in 4K just because Andrew loves it so much.
Oh, it's great.
I haven't seen the other.
He takes out the whole offensive line.
I just don't know when you watch that movie. Like
Whenever.
I'm looking at all my movies.
Any
I'm
day.
just-
Any day.
Any day.
Any day.
Shall I watch it today?
What are you doing in 10 minutes?
Watching, I don't think I could say because I don't know if it's out yet, but not The Rundown.
Right. Watching some Wheel of Decades. That's what we're doing next. I forgot.
Absolutely.
Speaking of which, we should probably get to it. I feel like we beat everything we could out of this episode, so it's probably time to, throw it in the old episode grave and bury it with 6 feet of dirt.
I thought it was a
Shovel.
delicious episode. I had a lot of good bites.
What if we did put every episode on an individual USB stick and then make tiny little graves in your backyard, Geoff?
Well, let's not do it in my backyard because I rent. And that would be weird in 8 months or whatever for the new guy. And then also it has fake grass, so it would be hard to break through. But I do like the idea, and I think that maybe we could do it in a permanent. Like maybe we'll do it in Eric's backyard. That feels good.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see a visual representation of our work when looking out of a window.
I think instead of grave, it should be like a banner raising. When a team wins a championship or like a title of some kind, and they raise the banner, like a number and then the flash drive below it.
Are we lowering the previous banner, or are we?
No, I think you
raising
got to
it?
add a banner every time, so it gets dumber as the show progresses.
The ceiling of our stadium is going to be pretty fucking full.
Yeah.
Well, what if we hang something from the ceiling in the office for every episode? Like a little ribbon with a USB on it, to the point where to walk to your desk, you bang your head 53 times.
Well, I think there's definitely something there for us to figure out. I'm not sure if that's the idea we'll land on, but I bet we'll figure something out. And you're free. You can go now about the rest of your day. You survived this podcast. Thank you for listening. We really appreciate it. See you here next week when we do this all over again. And then we put it on a USB stick and then we hang it from a ceiling or bury it. Maybe throw it in the ocean. I'm not sure. We'll take it out and give it a burial. Let's see. Talk to you next time. Bye.
Bye now.
Bye.